Alright everyone, so with the new Easter update that's just dropped a bit over a day ago, I'm a little bit late to the party, but we have these new units at the bunny summon, and there's also the chocolate flora. Now unfortunately, I was a little bit late to be able to actually get this unit, so I had to do a little bit of trading, and may have traded some units that you probably shouldn't have, possibly. Like, I traded a prism flower and 2 other units just because I really wanted to test out this chocolate flora, and I feel like the units that I traded for it I might be able to get back somewhat easily, so in my eyes it was somewhat worth it. But anyway, the units we're going to be testing, the Easter Lily is actually somewhat decent of a starter, but I'm not going to use that. And yeah, I'm the biggest fan of the Egg-Pult. Maybe I just haven't used it enough, but not the biggest fan of that. But the first one we will be starting with is the gnome. This one is a good starter from what I've found, and the fact that it can attack more than one enemy as well just makes it even that much better. So that's one of the ones that we're going to be starting with, obviously. And then we've got the hopping pedal. Haven't used this too much, so I'm not too sure if I do want to use it. It might be alright, I can't really speak on that one. And then we've got the choco flower. This one I definitely use over the hopping pedal, just because when you look at the stats, it's got better DPS, and it's just got the effect with it as well, that 25% chance. So been using that a fair bit. Now the stem I haven't used too much. I've used it a few times, but I haven't fully upgraded it, so I don't actually know how good it is. But we'll definitely be using this. The bloom scope, yep, definitely using this. Like, with the DPS that it puts out, like when you first place it, and the fact it costs 5 grand for its next upgrade to make it even better, I've been using this instead of the chocolate flora. Just because when you look at the stats of it, you see that? It's got a better DPS. So I've been using it a bit more. And sure, this ends up being better, but just in some of the maps that I've been playing, I've found it more cost effective just to place this first and upgrade it. So we'll try and be upgrading this, and then obviously, as you can see, the bunny burrow, that 26,000 every 2 seconds. So I'm real curious to see how this works. I've never seen any videos on it or anything, and we were lucky enough to get it. So look at that, 0.005%. And we got it. I did a lot of Easter egg grinding and finally got it, so let's see how good it actually is. Yeah, just before we get started, you can see I've actually changed out that hopping pedal to the Easter Lily just for another starter, because I just did a quick test run in a map and I couldn't make it past a few rounds with just using the gnome. So added the Easter Lily on top to hopefully just help us make it actually further, and then we can start using all of these units. Alright, well, it seems like you can't exactly start with all of these. Like, it's hard. It's quite hard to start with any of these and win. The only one I got a chance with was garden, and I tried a bunch of different maps and I just couldn't do it. Like, I tried on the beach map, I tried on the tropical map, that might be the beach map anyway, and toxic facility, but I just couldn't do it. I feel like if you were to use any of these in a normal game, I feel like you should use the bunny, just because I'm pretty sure it does more than the chicken coop. If I can find... Okay, chicken coops are gone, but if we have a look, although chicken coops are 50,000. Oh, so is this not even any better? Hold on. If we go coop, 50,000 every 2.5. Ah, so 50,000 2.5, and this is well, this does a little bit more every 5 seconds. No, it doesn't. Wait, 5 seconds would be 100,000. This would be, yeah, okay. So I thought, because I don't have the chicken coop, that this would somehow end up being better, but no, it's not. So maybe instead of chicken coop, use this instead. I feel like the chocolate flora is actually pretty decent, and with its effect here, like, this seems actually pretty decent. So I think I'd recommend using this. And then this one you can do 15,000 DPS if you can max all 5 of these. And then this is 10,200. So I feel like you could get away with one of these, but I think out of all of them, chocolate flora might be the best. I was going to say the bunny burrow would be the best, but nah, it seems like the chicken coop is. So chocolate flora, if you can get it. It's out of stock, but luckily I was able to trade for it. So yeah, if you can, I'd say get this, but again, don't take my word for it. I struggled to start with any of these. I couldn't do it, so maybe I'm just bad, I don't know, but I'll see you guys in the next one.